how are you doing and how have you been? And it's moving day in Rimworld. Huzzah! We're going to be in the mountain any time soon. It's going to be beautiful. Oh, we need to put Reed back to rest. You know, the least we say about this, the better. Van, you're in the best mood. If you can do it, that'd be absolutely perfect. Reed is definitely going to go back in here, isn't he? Yep. Cool. Let's just reset that just in case. And all sorted. It's all good in the world of Rimworld. I think it's more just going to be getting all the cooking stuff sorted today. Just seeing who our constructor is. So both our constructors are asleep. So we'll wait for them to move up and then we'll sort out all the cooking stuff straight away. That is super important. No, I don't want you to be deconstructed. I want you to just literally be reinstalled, which you are set to do. So I obviously clicked that by mistake. Not assigned to cooking. Do I have to click on the other space? There. Okay, she's holding. Sorry, it said only like 3 parts left, so I thought I set that to build when that would have just been a pain. Cool, so that's moving over there, which is a big step in the right direction. Yep, I'm just ignoring all the breakdowns. There's not really much I can do until we can get all this sorted. And it ain't going to take long before we're up and ready to rumble. And we'll sort of be laughing at that point. Because I know we can still get infestations and whatnot, but I think we're going to be able to deal with them pretty nice. But it'll be really big that everyone's going to be happy wherever anyone's going. Because the bedrooms are going to be a massive part. What we are going to do, because I was having a look around how we can get this temperature. So what I'm going to try is having a vent in between all the bedrooms and then having a heater but blow the cold air in. And I'm hoping the cooler alongside the heaters, we can sort of balance the temperature at a nice rate all the time. And what that'll also mean is we can adjust it year round depending what happens. I'd rather not tell them to stay in nice. If I don't have to, because then that'll just annoy them. Muffle over there, so if we need to get it, let's get it. So next step is going to be getting these up. So can we... I thought you were assigned to... Oh, I think it's because I clicked them both. So deconstruct that. And then deconstruct that one afterwards. And I'm hoping... Is it just going to give us steel back? And we got 1 component back. How much components do we need to actually build it? We need 3. So your mood's starting to decrease a little bit. Lewis, your mood isn't much better either. I really want these ship chunks that are sort of spread, so let's get them to do that now. I know it's going to make them miserable, but the sooner we can sort out that freezer... I'm not going to say our problems will be sorted, but that will help. I don't know how many components we actually get through this, so hopefully we get a fair few, so it makes it worthwhile. So let's have a look. I can never remember how many you get from these. Oh, well, there's 6 on the floor, and you've hauled a load. Looks like Lewis is going straight down here. So he's carrying 2. Why is he just carrying 2? Hey, it could have been worse, I suppose. But we've got 8 components there just deteriorating. Brilliant work, guys. And we've got 6 there. So actually you get a fair load. You get 8 from each of them. Nice. The power's not there. Yeah, okay. Have we actually got the cloth to keep putting all the floor down? Yeah, that was a mistake. We should have left the floor. I think I pointed that out last episode, but we should have left the floor till a little bit later. But that's fine. thing is, the guys are at a disadvantage anyway because we've got that psychic droner that's constantly giving them a -12 on their mood boost. We also need to sort out this kill trap that we're going to put in down here before it's too late. I don't think there's any group of sappers that we wouldn't be able to deal with, but I'd rather not risk it and just get it sorted. Yeah, we're eating raw meat, which really isn't good for everyone's mood. Where are you taking that? Okay, all the way up there. Right, let's stop that. Butcher creature, do forever. Butcher creature, do forever. And then deconstruct that. Are these traders? Have they got anything to trade? Mick, since you're there, can you see? Let's... I'd love some components, but sadly they don't have any. They've got some really, really cheap food. Shame we don't have much. We could get rid of our plasteel. Let's get rid of all our drugs, because our people are just binging on them anyway. No, we can't take that many. Let's see how much we can take of this, because at least it won't be as bad of a negative mood modifier. 450, 65, 85. Yeah, that'll do. So that'll be a little something something. I'd really like this freezer to get sorted. I won't touch Lewis, because he is on the verge of a breakdown. Rebuffed, awful, environment, hungry, ate raw food. As I clicked off it, friend McLovin died. Well, luckily Paula is just smashing it. So we should get the freezer up. Van. I think the problem with Van is this cooking stations aren't actually set up. What are we waiting for? Don't say I've missed something silly. Okay, Paula, you're going to have to come in clutch. So after you finish that, there is a power conduit. There's just one that's keeping these not built. Because actually this will be a pretty big day if we can get the freezer sorted and get power to the kitchen. Lewis is in a daze, that's fine, we knew that was going to happen. Paula is pretty much the MVP at this point. Mick is the unsung hero, but Paula is turning into the VIP. No, finish the cooler. And then I want you to do that power conduit. If you can do that before you go to bed, that would be absolutely brilliant. Come on. Yeah, she's got to go far away to actually get everything. But we just, like I said, we just need to get it done. Because the problem is we're just wasting meat and it's all just spoiling. No, why are you not building this? Is it just because we have no steel? Is that 30 steel? It is 30 steel. Is that how much left we need on it? I know she hasn't slept and I'm going to make stuff worse, but... You know, all this meat is going to spoil. Won't spoil. Not frozen. Oh, so it's actually classed as frozen now. This is actually already classed as like a wall. So actually now you can do you, boo. Lewis is still in breakdown mode. Is there anyone else we can make a constructor for like 2 seconds? MB? No, I want MB to be on top of... MB's a hauler at the minute. Let's get MB on cleaning. And what we'll do, we'll try and swap her back from cleaning and hauling each day. Now, I know we've got a lot of food in here that's going to end up spoiling. Yeah, we have got a bit too much. Yeah, let's get you back on hauling. Bit concerned. Yeah, we can see some meat is actually starting to rot now. That's fine. It wasn't the best planned move in the world, so I'll sort of take the blame for it. Okay, what is MB doing at the minute? Yeah, no. Okay, so MB's hauling as quick as possible. Yeah, we got a bit of blue carpet in our dining room. How cool. So now it's just a case of actually making stuff a little bit more beautiful for everyone. Decent dining room, whoops. Decent dining room. So we are actually like impressive bedroom. So we are actually getting mood increases for everyone, which is actually quite a big step. So it's only up from here. He says with utter no confidence. Again, I'm not really interested to keep checking the minor break risks because I know what's wrong with everyone. They're eating raw meal. We need to get this doored off. Yeah, there's lots of problems at the moment. It's just sort of firefighting them one at a time. Keep checking them to see what their breakdown thing is, just making me worse. Okay, we do need to make sure we wall this off, otherwise stuff in this stockpile will deteriorate. I forgot about that. Because, yeah, it's technically outdoors. Okay. We'll get you to do that now, rather than later. And Lewis, yeah, you're in bed, you're fine. And then it's pretty much just sort out our mountain base. When an infestation comes, it will ruin our life. It's just we should have sorted out the kitchen. There's lots of errors, so we shouldn't have put the carpet down so quick. We should have sorted out the food situation much sooner. Because the problem is they were coming to sleep here, but then coming all the way over here to eat and stuff, and it was just being a pain. And then, yeah. And now meals, when they're cooked up here, they were being brought down here, and... Can you please just get that power conduit up? That's actually, like, stressing me out. Low-key. Let's get some mining jobs up. I've got some steel there. Lots of steel up here, to be fair. Then what's this made out of? Granite. This can all get deconstructed. Don't need any of this anymore. Like I said, it won't be done until all the construction jobs are finished. Baubles in a daze, that's fine. But more importantly, yes, that's brilliant. So Van's actually been able to cook down here now. Really, really big. So, give it today, maybe tomorrow in-game time, and I think we'll be absolutely fine now, because what you can see and what's key is Van is making fine meals, which then they get a mood boost. So now they're getting a mood boost. Impressive dining room, impressive bedroom, then they're getting the food boost, so we're just boosting them up all the time. We've even got the doors here. This is really good. Really, really good. I think we're probably indoors 5 degrees, so we probably want to turn on all these heaters. Designate power, yep. And then, like I said, then we're going to have a cooler going into one of them. Have we actually got the parts to do it yet? No. Or is it just because they haven't been hauled back? No, we've got an advanced component here that hasn't been hauled. Slightly makes me upset. Okay. So, MB is on hauling duty. Is there anyone else we can get on hauling duty for a while? Diva. Let's get Diva on the hauling duty for a while. So then we've got 2 haulers, because actually we're going to get a lot of things just wrecked otherwise. How many fine meals we got? Look, 7. This is going well. So if we have a look at Lewis, for example, like look at all the mood buffs. Decent dining room, slightly impressive bedroom, comfortable, 8 fine meal. Really, really good. Like, and we offset all of them. Ignore that one at the top because that runs out. That's just because Lewis had a breakdown not so long ago. But if you look at them, unsightly environment keeps coming up. But I'm hoping that will change once we can get all the statues and everything up. Disturb sleep. Interesting. But yeah, you can see everyone's mood sort of getting pushed up. Slept in the cold. Well, we won't have that tonight because we've got the heaters up. Cool. Slowly getting there. Slowly but surely getting there. What we probably need is just more room in the stockpile in here. So we can start getting that sorted. Who is our miner? Borba. And Borba's having a breakdown. That's fine. Okay. And Borba comes straight into that, is able to eat a fine meal. So now we will be able to ride the wave of good moods for a while, which is something we haven't been able to say for a while. Ye with little faith. I have it sorted, don't worry. Like I said, it's just because I'm trying to do too much of this at once. Okay, we do have some problems. Our kill trap really isn't up. Luckily, we do have the turrets to fall back on. So he's pretty much on the mission to get steel. Have we got any meat? We have got food left in here, but we have got... So that rice spoils in 36 days, so it's not a huge concern, but we do want it obviously hauled as soon as possible. Might have to think of actually making another way to actually get these crops back, because they're very far away from where we want them. I suppose that will have to do for now, but something to keep in mind. Right, haul things. What are our haulers doing? So Diva, what are you doing? Okay, you're hauling the giant chunks, and our other hauler, MB, is like sleeping. Okay. We'll allow it, we'll allow it. Okay, Borba is just the mining king. It's really a shame he wouldn't let us chop his arm off and put a drill arm, because he is pretty quick. It'd just make him that much better. Zone, stockpile. Did I remove this stockpile or something? No. For some reason it looked like it had been removed. Okay. Yeah, let's not overdo it. Let's just let them get in here. And the nice thing is if we get attacked by mortars, we can even... Well, we're getting to the point where we can choose not to even deal with it, to be fair. I suppose the only problem is that they can still attack our power source. But we could always build like an emergency generator room down here. And what I would like to do is like hook it up, but basically ban them from going in there. Just in case there's ever a time, you know, the biggest siege of our lives come, and we just hide indoors like scaredy cats. We could then still power the base, so then I would just allow them to do it for that time. I think that's not a bad option. Okay, power's starting to struggle. But that's fine, because we're at the point where we can take a lot of this down now. Saying that, there's not much out here that's actually taking power. What are we researching? Geothermal, okay. So it's basically we're waiting to get this online. Because there's not really... I mean, we've got that lamp. You've got that lamp. We haven't really got anything else. Like, we can turn the power off on that. Just checking our turrets were offline and that sort of stuff. Yeah, turn that off just in case that is sinking any power. Wouldn't have thought we'd have needed much more. I know we've got a lot of lights though, and they do start to eat power like you wouldn't believe. Easy to underestimate lights and how much power they actually take. Okay, steel is our priority. I'm fully aware there's steel here. I just don't want to start digging through it because then we're going to have to get the marble walls up and we ain't got marble walls, and it's just marble gives quite a little bit of beauty. So have a look at beauty for the dining room. Okay, dining room looks quite nice. It does need cleaning though. So I think what we'll do is we'll put Diva on cleaning duty for a while, just to make sure that is getting done. And she's already on it, which is awesome. Because at the end of the day, a clean base is a happy base. I think once we actually destroy all this, we're going to have to think about our proper kill box. So like I said, this is just for bugs, but we're going to have to reinforce this with turrets up here. Yeah. It's a weird sort of base. It's very large, really, for like how small of the amount we are, but that's fine. Obviously, in an ideal world, I'd prefer all this, like, in here. As I've said, the distance between the crops. Okay, here we go. A group of mechanoids have arrived that are attacking immediately. Okay. Slightly worrisome, as actually our kill box isn't particularly up. I'm hoping the turrets can deal with it. Okay, Mick's going as quick as he can. There's only 3 of them, so I'm hoping there's 4 of them. I'm hoping the turrets will do the majority of stuff. I think we need to get everyone up. Oh, just leave it. Just leave it for a bit. No, we've got this kill box to fall back on. Mick, where are you going? Are the turrets coming on? Oh, it's because it's in the middle of the night, there's no power. Okay. Okay, what's he gonna do? He's gonna destroy a turret, but then the turret could just explode. I'm ready to pause it just in case any of my people come out. I'm hoping it looks like he's just going to go down to the kill box. Okay. We're sort of lucky that AI is a little bit dumb there. That sort of really saved our bacon. So we need to get steel. That's what that tells me. We need to prioritise getting steel. So I think no more jobs until we get steel. So we have 1 miner. We have 2 miners. So Borba, where are you right now? You're cleaning dirt. Why are you cleaning dirt and not mining? Because all this has been mined. Okay, okay. I didn't realise how efficient these guys were. Just would have liked more steel. Could do a bit more strip mining. The problem is we're not really at the point where we can waste time by doing it. So let's get all that mined. Hoping there's not like an imaginary roof there that's going to cave in and kill them both. One can hope. Let's get some wood cut down. Since it's winter. A lot of the trees aren't going to grow anyway. If we cut most of the ones on our doorstep at least, then we ain't got to go miles away. Also harvest, something I don't do enough. But really important because then it's free berries, free hill roots. You're basically only taking it away from the wild animals, so... we'll set up psychic drone on the male. So does that double up because they've already got one psychic drone? No, it doesn't double up, which is cool. You'd think it would, but... Right, let's get some alpacas killed. Because it is winter now. We don't have a long winter, but it's still worth noting that we need to get it sorted. Funny enough, all this rice that's on the floor here is deteriorating because it's outside, but it is frozen because it's winter, so... So thanks, game. Diva, take off cleaning, put back on hauling. Although she will be tasked with cutting wood, so she probably won't get that done. That's fine. Everyone's asleep. Obviously no power. This research has taken a while. So I wonder, since Van is the cook, take Van off research, which pains me. Unless we get MB on cooking. She's such a good researcher. MB6. Van is 8. I think we get MB on cooking. Get Van back on research. Because Van's got a double passion. And Van's 17 out of 20 already. Which is obviously huge. And then MB goes on cooking. What do we lose out on? We just lose out on hauling and cleaning. So no, Diva... I know Diva's going to be plant cutting now. But that is sort of Diva's job, sort of. If MB's really bored, I suppose. I don't know. Okay, the steel problem. Our traps are back up, which is really good. Okay. I'd really rather this muffle. MB, can you butcher that so we can get some fine meals? I like having all these simple meals. But at the same point, I would like some fine meals. Cool. Lewis is out hunting like a champ. The thing is, we need to store up for the winter anyway because some of the wildlife isn't going to be as vigorous as normal. Rabbits don't like breeding like rabbits in winter. They like getting all cozy coves. They like spooning. Is there anything else that's like an easy kill? Some turkeys, gobble gobble. We can pretend it's Christmas. Need a Christmas tree for that, otherwise there's no point pretending. That's the thing, they'll start to get the slept in cold modifier if we don't sort out the power situation. But I'd really just prefer Van to get the geothermal power research done, so then we can just plop it on that. And steam will run our base. It'll be beautiful. Anyway, if you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.